Hey, what's going on? Dallas Baldri here in my city, Philadelphia, and I am here with starting linebacker Mr. Devon Kennard. How you doing, man?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
How you like Philly?
I'm loving it so far. Good dinner. Got to do the Rocky Balboa stint. Just hanging out.
Devon's been incredibly successful, has a great career, just doing great things. But I wanted to ask you, for everybody out there, there's a lot of people who have, been great football players, had a lot of talent, but what's one thing, I know there's probably many, but what's one thing that you would say separates you from where you're at today versus others who maybe have similar talent or have been in a similar opportunity as you?
I would say one of the biggest things is staying consistent. It's easy to do what you're supposed to when you're feeling good, but days I'm not, I set my alarm the same time. I keep my routine the same, and I stay the same on the good days and the bad days. And when you do that, and you continuously do that day after day, year after year, good things start to happen, and I never let anything detour me. And then secondly, I would say just the work ethic. They kind of go hand in hand, but I feel like I work hard at what I do consistently in all areas. I'm gonna give my best at everything I do, so I really try to concentrate on being great in every avenue of my life. I'm a father, I have a fiance now, I'm a football player, I'm an investor, and I don't try to be good at one thing. I feel like you have to try to be the best you can at everything, because if you're slacking at one thing, it starts to drizzle in every other aspect of your career and your life. So when you stay consistent in all areas of your life, there's no other option. No matter what, you got to stay down that path. And when you create that habit, it becomes natural. And I feel like that's where I'm at, and that's how I've had success, and that's how I'm going to continue to have success in whatever I'm doing.
No, I love that answer, man, because I see that, and I always say hard work beats talent every time.
Yeah.
But if you got both, then you're unstoppable. And so that's definitely something that you have. It definitely reflects on everything you're saying, on what you're doing, and those same attributes that you've used to get to the highest level in sports are the same attributes you can use in anywhere in life, like you're doing, including business. I mean, being consistent.
As you were talking, it reminded me. Another thing I would say is don't try to be too cool. I think I really try to not do that, or I'm willing to do the extra things. When it comes to networking with people, I'm willing to reach out and build a relationship when other people are too cool to do that. When it comes to getting extra work in, I'm willing to ask questions, and if I don't understand something, I'm willing to ask about it and state my opinion. And I'm never too cool for the little things, and I think that pays a huge dividend. I see so many people, all over the country in so many industries that are afraid to do certain things, and I'm when it comes to things like that, I feel like I'm fearless. I'm willing to, if I'm dealing with a business, I'm willing to reach out to them personally. Even though I'm an athlete, I'll reach out to them because I really like what they're doing. And when you show that authenticity on a consistent basis, people start to recognize it, and it sets you apart. Everybody else isn't really doing that. They're not going the extra mile. I'm willing to go the extra mile in every aspect of my life. I know you're willing to go the extra mile, and I think that's how people become successful. So I recommend go the extra mile, do the extra things, put the extra work in, ask the extra question, and just see where it takes you from there.
And it's okay to get uncomfortable.
Exactly.
So you got to get uncomfortable. You're not going to have success, or you're not going to grow if you're not getting uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And so by doing that, being fearless and not caring what other people think, I like what you said, not being too cool. So I enjoy watching you play, man, but I enjoy more, I think, as you as a person, and you as a businessman, and you as a family person, you as an individual in the community and everything you're doing. Take it from my man DK. Pick up some of the new DK brand. You're going to see me wearing it, and continue watching him. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.